Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 51. We are over half a century of episodes now. It's been a long series, and to be honest, I've started to realize once again at this point in the year that we are long into this career mode and we have a ton of matches to cover, which is honestly, it's a really good thing for the club, but it's just a lot more to get through, and I'm tired, man. I've been playing this game since September. I'm trying to, luckily, I love this team, I love the players, I love the series, I love you guys for commenting. You're keeping me going at this point, because I get so freaking tired of this game. You know the gameplay's not good, we all play this game. But anyways, I am trying to finish this series as good as I can. I've got a lot happening, we're excited for more Capri, but it may take me a little longer in between episodes. I'm just tired of the game, tired of recording this series at a certain point. It just gets to me. It's a lot of episodes, a lot of work. But what matters most right now is where we are at in the last few months of season number 8. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, and then leave some comments as you guys always do. We're in 8th in the Serie A right now. We're coming up against Fiorentina, who's in 7th, so we could actually pass them. Could pass Lazio too and get into a European spot. We're a shouting distance away from European football next season, maybe even Champions League, if a Serie A push comes from this Capri team. As far as the Supercopa goes, we won it last episode if you missed that. We beat Juventus, we beat Napoli in the semifinal. Very impressive from Capri. No goals allowed in the entire 2 matches. Coppa Italia, we beat Atalanta in extra time last episode. Now we face Como in the quarterfinal. And that is it for teams left in this competition. And on to the playoff round of the Europa League we go. I saw it last episode. We're facing Dynamo Zagreb, the Croatian side. If we can beat them over 2 legs, we're on to the round of 16. So let's get going. Player of the episode from last episode, Henrik Skaab. I didn't expect you guys to vote for him, but not only was he very good, he got the game-winning goal, he got the game-winning assist, I believe, in the match before that. And he's been great this season. In all competitions, he's kind of been appearing all over. He's got 5 assists, 3 goals, and the Danish Delight is now getting 3 playstyles. He had none, so welcome to the playstyle game, Henrik. All very deserving. I do think he's been fantastic this season, and I'm looking forward to more of him. Now, what do we have on tap in this episode? We've got a lot going on. I'm gonna play those 2 matches, those 2 legs against Zagreb in the playoff round. I'm not gonna play any of them live. I'll show you the highlights from both matches. I expect us to move on, and then I'll play in full in the quarterfinal of the Coppa Italia against Como. I really want to defend our Coppa Italia title, and we can definitely beat Como. We'll watch that one together. And then on to March we go, where we're hopefully gonna be in a Europa League round of 16. We'll face Juve in the league at home, and then hopefully we'll finish off March with a Coppa Italia semifinal first leg. It may be a lot of matches by the end of this episode, but I'm hoping it's a lot of winning for Capri, like we have been doing this season. So let's get into our scenario for this episode. Last episode, I introduced us to the player wheel and our player scenarios. This episode, I have taken away Arash, I've added Diego Rios now that he's joined the club, and we've got new scenarios to go through. So who is this episode's gonna be for? And it's going to land on the winger from Mali, Dorgelis Nene. So as you remember from last episode, the next thing we're gonna do is generate a number. And we get number 7 for Dorgelis Nene. So this is one of my favorite ones, and we're gonna get it going right away. But if you look through this list, I have done all different kinds of scenarios. Some heads or tails, some I have some exceptions for, which just makes sense. And they're all kinds of ones. So there's good ones, there's bad ones. This one in particular is absolutely one of my favorites. Dorgelis Nene is a secret agent taking missions from the Italian government. However, this is a heads or tails one, so if it is heads, it was all a dream, never mind, but if it is tails, he really is. And he's gonna miss matches from time to time with no explanation. So where are we gonna start this one off? Is it heads? Or is it tails? Dorgelis Nene. Ooh, I don't know if we're supposed to know this, but I guess he may be going undercover from time to time. Our winger from Mali has a little bit more to his story. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Dorjealous Nene, undercover agent. I don't know, we're just like totally announcing this, maybe we shouldn't. But at completely random times in this series, I am going to take Dorjealous Nene away from the team, as he will not be available, and we are not gonna know why. But that being said, I guess this is a deserving shout out for Dorjealous Nene, who was great in The Sims last episode and has been heating up in this series once again. 29 years old, he's truly in the prime of his career. And honestly, I think he's had a very underrated career for Capri. He has been a baller since day one, getting those goals. Somebody's gotta do it. But let's get underway. And against Fiorentina, it's a 2-2 draw in the Serie A. Armando Acheradana scores, and so does Ibufe. So in the league now, we are up to 7th, even though we drew. I think Lazio lost. So we're 1 point behind Fiorentina, and 6 behind 5th place, which is Inter. But it's time for the Europa League. We're heading to Zagreb. It's gonna be 2 legs against the Croatian side, mixed in with a Napoli game on the weekend. I'm gonna go play these 2 and then show you the results. Good start to the match for Diego Rios and Paddy Pringle. Actually, the 2 of them were on fire this match. Not a great header from Paddy Pringle. Really good cross from Rios, but they would get back at it later. Not much happened in this match, but they did link up in the 76th minute, hanging up the cross, and it wasn't the best header in the world, but it was a goal, and Capri go into the second leg with a 1-0 advantage. And it was absolutely deserving in Zagreb. Capri brought it today. Expected goals, tackles, all of it. We dominated, got the 1-0 win. Big shout out to Diego Rios. He was absolutely everywhere and felt amazing on that right side. And I think it's safe to say I did not expect it to happen this way, but Capri are through to the next round. 1-0, no score here at home. Pretty even game. Zagreb gave us all we could handle. We couldn't finish it today, but we definitely did well defensively. No goals allowed over 2 matches. I think the man of the match for the second leg has to be Rachapi in goal. No goals allowed, and here's one of his saves. And here is the other, late on, still a 1-0 game, and Anthony Rachapi with a man in his way gets his hand on this one, and Capri are through to the round of 16. And you see, we did lose to Napoli 2-0 over the weekend. Not a lot to talk about. We're going to move on to the Como quarterfinal in the Copa, but look at March. We've got Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world, in the round of 16 of the Europa League. That is going to be a challenge. Very curious to see who United have years later, because right now in real life, they're nothing but a banter club. We move on in the league and we lose against Lazio 2-1. Second straight loss in the league, this time at home. Secret agent Dorjealous Nene gets on the score sheet though. In this current 6 through 9 spot in the table is just ebbing and flowing. We were up to 6th, maybe 7th, and now we're down to 9th. A lot of movement right now in the Serie A table. But right now our focus shifts back to the Coppa Italia. Here are the lineups for the quarterfinal against Como. Their lineup is solid. They've definitely got some good players out there, highlighted by 85 over midfielder Pavlovic. For Capri, we're putting out a good lineup. Wagner, Rigatoni start. We want to hold that clean sheet. We want to defend our Coppa Italia title. Josh Sargent starts at striker in this one. Parisi in the midfield, and the breakout scenario is going to be for the Colombian Diego Rios, who's been on fire since signing in January. Really good looking player so far. We're going to give him plus 10 curve if he can get an assist that curves. That's the whole parameter, so plus 10 curve for Diego Rios. He's been on fire. Semi-finals on the line. It's Capri and Como. Forza Capri. Oh my god, it's a chance. Oh my god. Oh, okay, everybody relax. Let's go. Dorjealous Nene. I don't know, do I play James Bond music every time he gets on the ball now? Look at the little move there. We love it. Oh my goodness, Leo Brito. Perfection on that slide challenge. And we're only in the 25th minute here, and Dorjealous Nene is signaling urgently to come off. I don't really think we're going to look too far into that one. I think we know what may be going on there. It's a brilliant idea here from Skav. You know, some long balls hang up way too long in this game. Why did that pass float? We come to the end of the first half here. Nice defensive play by Brito. There's no score here on the island. Somebody's got to break through. And Odell Tingling looks for some energy, some excitement. Ibufe and Armando Echeverria coming into this game. We just need a spark right now. Rios forward to Parisi. Armando going on a run here, and Echo Saran's got a step. Come on, Echo. Here we go. Wow, they got back quickly. Echo Saran doing very well. Ibufe's open at the back post. My goodness, that was actually very close. Como are playing this match tough, though. They are all-out effort here, keeping it tied 0-0 right now. Rios wins it back, and another chance to go forward. Skav is taken out. Aggression. It is going to lead to a yellow card for Schlager, the Como captain, but this match has been fiery both ways. Very much one of these teams is going to earn that spot in the semifinal. Oh, that's a beautiful touch. Moreau by Kurto. Wagner across. Adrian Wagner. Did you see that defending? Not a lot of time remaining here. Come on, Capri. Parisi with it. Oh, it's picked off. This may be a chance for Como. Moreau has it. Kurto is there. Wagner clears. Get us to extra time at this point. Brito heads it clear. Armando further. And there is the final whistle of regular time. We need extra time. No score. Wagner has been fantastic, but he's tired. We're bringing in Liban Damak here. Tired legs around the pitch for Capri, but the effort is not lacking. Oh my god, chance! Luigi saves!
Luigi.
Oh yeah, Sam and Bube, that is why you're in right there. Beautiful! Saran seeing the run of Diego Rios, who's still in this match. Tired and still going though. Oh, he is tired. Wow. Couldn't even make that move. But he's chasing back defensively and he's gonna win it. Brilliant there. Oh, get it to him. God. Oh, Echo Saran picks it off. Here's a chance. Echo Saran. Somehow still with it. Kamara with incredible effort. Just clear it, Kurto. Clear it, Rios. Good clearance. And it looks like we're going to be going to penalties here unless there is a miracle in Capri. And no miracle yet, we're off to penalties to decide if we defend our Coppa Italia title. And here is the lineup. I don't think we've had a penalty shootout yet in this series, so lead us off, Sam and Bube. Come on! 1-0 Capri. Capitano Luigi Rigatoni goes the right way, basically. Here is Armando, right down the middle. Calm as you like. Luigi. Oh my god, I thought I dove earlier. 2-2. Tommaso Parisi. Yes. It is Luigi again, and he goes the right way again, but too late. 3-3. What a shootout. Here's Buffet. He goes the right way. 4-3. No one's missed yet. Pooch versus Rigatoni. It's 4-4. Patty Pringle to make it 5-4. No one's missed yet. Rigatoni, though, with a chance against Schlager. Semi-final on the line. It's Luigi Rigatoni. He goes the right way. Just too late. I can't tell you how early I dove. That's ridiculous. Here is Echo Saran to keep it perfect. Down the middle he goes. Another chance for our captain. Goodness. Come on, Luigi! Oh, man. Oh, my God. It is Liban Damak. Woohoo! The Somali Hammer. Rigatoni finally makes the save. Capri on to the semifinals. Yes, Capitano.
Luigi.
Man, and we have yet to have a good penalty shootout moment in this series. There it is. The island erupts, and rightfully so. We are one of the final 4 teams in this competition once again. Let's go defend our title. And we are matched up with La Quincio and Fiorentina, so 2 legs against Florence to decide who goes to the Coppa Italia final. And just a shout out to the man himself. He had an absolutely amazing season last season, but look at Luigi's numbers this season. He's got 14 clean sheets. This is one of the best single seasons we've had statistically ever by a goalkeeper. And we've still got 2 months to play. And on the road here in the league, it's a 2-1 win for Capri. 2 OGs score, Rojas and Mbube. And before we head into the month of March where we face Man United in the round of 16 of the Europa League, here are the Serie A standings. We're in 9th still, but 8th, 7th, and 6th right ahead of us, all within 2 points. So I would definitely say we're still within striking distance of a European spot. And you keep going up the table. Look at AC Milan pushed all the way out into front in first. But now it's time for the first leg against Man United in the Europa League. I'm going to go play it, show you the highlights, and we're going to go play that second leg at Old Trafford together. But let's go see how we do against the Red Devils at home. And God, it was frustrating. We were not able to get a single shot against Man United. They look on paper like they dominated us, even though I thought we played pretty well. Hard to say seeing stats like that, but honestly, it was just incredibly frustrating. Look at the tackle number. We had 54 tackles, we had almost half of the ball, and we still weren't able to get a shot. They just were clutch with tackles and just frustrating to play against. Their 2 goals weren't even that impressive. I will show them to you here. The first goal came here off of a shot. The deflection goes right to him, and no one from Capri reacts. Second goal, it's Evan Ferguson just finding enough space here. He turns, beautifully hits it with his left foot. That is a quality goal, but that is how we leave it here, heading into the second leg. And let's head straight to Old Trafford for that second leg. I wanted to show you the lineups. This is ours for the second leg. No Dorgelis Nene. Echo Saran has to start here. It's going to be Rios and Tukuafu, the other 2 changes. As for Man United, I wanted to show off this lineup. 8 years into the future, this is what Man United looked like. Evan Ferguson is the star up front. They've still got Mason Mount in the midfield at this point. A lot of other players have left. Their captain is Mangi. This dude's quick, Amos. But their star player is this midfielder from France, Mathieu. It's a very good team. It's a very frustrating defense that they have. But we're putting out a good lineup, and we need to come back if we're gonna really have a chance to make the Champions League next year. Our hopes of making the Champions League in the Serie A standings are kind of going away, so this is really it. We either make the comeback or we're not gonna be in the Champions League next year. It would be a big shout if we could do it at all, but let's see if we can leave it all out there and give us some hope. And go to the Theater of Dreams for the first time in this series. Come on, Capri. Andiamo. Oh, nice ball here. Opens it up for Echeverria. Over the top for Sargent. He stays on sides. Josh Sargent. If we're going to make a comeback, that is how you want to start it. 1-0 here in the second leg. Beautiful finish from the American. Beautiful assist from the Argentinian Armando. Capri right in this thing here at Old Trafford. This is looking more like the Man United we've seen all season in real life. Parisi wins it back, and Capri feeling good at the moment. Armando. Forward to Parisi. Come on, Capri. Saran making the run. Parisi with it. Oh! Win this header, Armando. Oh, it goes right to Josh Sargent. Faye with it. Oh, come on. That's gotta be a foul. Jeez. Nice tackle here by Shaw Tom and Ibu Faye. Using his pace, taking the space they give him. Ibu Faye into the box. Nicely done. Armando. Parisi intercepted. Sargent with it. Nicely done. Onto Ibu Faye. Defender takes a terrible angle, and Ibu Faye has a chance again. This time he cuts it in. Ibu Faye has tied this matchup. The quick comeback from Capri. Iconic from Ibu Faye. Looking at those United fans after he just darted past their captain. Oh, great block by Wagner. And did you see that? The luck in this game. Unbelievable. Look at this here. Ferguson gets the shot off. Beautiful block by Wagner. But the block is just deadened into the path of Evan Ferguson, of course. Unreal. Oh, wow. That is spectacular defending from Armando Echeverria. And he gets it forward to Echo Saran, who cuts it back inside. Here's Armando looking for the run of Ibu Faye. Oh. And there's the first half. 2-1 on the day. 3-2 Man United aggregate. We've still got work to do, but man, what a first half. Might be a chance for Man United here. Hartman to Ferguson. Ferguson puts in a dreadful cross. It reaches Amos, though. Shaw Tom is there. Shaw Tom! Shaw Tom breaking forward. Pace and strength. That's outstanding. Sargent, did he stay on sides? What a chance. Armando picks it up. Echeverria. Very well done. Sargent, that was supposed to go to Tukuafu. This is nicely done. Parisi closed down quickly. Tavita Tukuafu has gotten a yellow card, per usual. Yeah, and this one was pretty obvious. I don't even think the ball was still there. So some subs to finish this one off. It's going to be Rojas, Mbube, Skav to attacking mid, and Tatar in on the right wing. Come on. Working it forward here. It's Tatar with it. Tatar to Parisi. Sargent just trying to get it to someone, but they are packing it in. We're into the final minute. Rios fighting for it. He won it, and they picked it right back off. That's just the epitome of this game, and I cannot believe we're out. We really fought hard in that first half. They got a BS goal to come back, take the lead, and somehow, some way, Man United have held on here and knocked us out of the Europa League. 0.6 expected goals for this United team. We outplayed them. Look at our player ratings. Much better effort. Josh Sargent was fantastic. This was one of the better Armando Echeverria games this season. Iboufe with an amazing goal. Tukuafu was great. Parisi was okay. Shaw Tom was spectacular at left back, but it just wasn't enough today. And our first chance in Europe ends here in the round of 16. Unfortunate, it feels like Liverpool had to play PSG in the round of 16 this year. They just ran into one of the best teams left in the competition. I think that's what happened here with us. I think we would have beaten a team like Shakhtar. We would have beaten a team like Genk, but unfortunately we are out. So that means we shift our focus back to the league, and honestly in the league, we're in 9th right now. We lost to Bologna in our last match, 2-0, so they're right behind us, and if you look at our points, we have 42. Europe would be around 47 right now. Still possible for sure, but that Champions League top 4 is really not looking as good anymore. So this season comes down to this, to be honest. For me, I think we can go and win this Coppa Italia in a truly rewarding way to defend our Coppa Italia title and get back into the Europa League and seek some revenge. So with that being said, we're gonna sim against Atalanta, we're gonna play against Juventus, but I'll show you the highlights. I'm not as concerned with the Serie A right now. We may even put out some subs against Juventus because all shift focuses to the Coppa Italia first leg semifinal against Fiorentina, which is where we'll finish this episode. And how about this for a simmed result? It's a 1-1 draw against Atalanta. We still haven't won in the league in I think 3 or 4 matches now, but Shaw Tom scores. I think that's his 4th goal of the season. Unreal from the Malaysian left back. And it's another 1-1 draw for Capri, this time against Juventus, but it was absolute chaos against the old lady. It was a very even match overall, technically, but we played very well, very aggressive, looked a lot better in this one. We start with the Juventus goal, which was just an unfortunate deflection off of Curto into the path of the attacker. Where have we heard an unfortunate deflection before? God, it seems like it's happening every game. And then this is a goal that needs to be seen from every angle. Door jealous, nay, nay. Just a firecracker off the bar from way downtown. Our winger has absolutely got his swagger back this season. That was special. Look at it again here in hypermotion. Dorgelis Nene. Oh my god. 25 meters away. But that was not too far for him. So after this run for Capri, we are still in 9th. Things aren't looking superb in the Serie A. However, like I said, with that win we've had in the Super Copa, we now shift to the Copa. A chance to defend our title, and we are 3 wins away. Or even a draw, win, and a win. First leg versus Fiorentina starts now. Zayfolk versus Sargent. But the big addition this past offseason was Eder Militao from Madrid, the new captain of Fiorentina. But this is a team that we've beaten before in big ways. We face them at home here. Let's see if we can get out in front before we have to head to Florence in that second leg. Capri versus Fiorentina. Coppa Italia final on the line. Forza Capri! Parisi lets it run. Forward to Sargent. This is nicely done. Iboufe on the run. Can he get the better of his man's strength? But Militao recovers to prevent a first goal. Oh, nice job from Echeverria to let it run here. Armando. Very quick. Almost gets it off to Sargent, but couldn't do it in time. Nene. Echeverria. Fay. Takes it off him again. Quincio has it here in a dangerous spot. Zimmerman stopped by Parisi. Our defense has been outstanding. Our midfield has been all over it so far in this match. And we're looking good here. Sargent to Fay. Come on. Iboufe around one. Iboufe around another. Iboufe gets Capri in the lead. 1-0. Selfish maybe to not give it to Josh Sargent here, but he had a head of steam and he put it in the back of the net. No arguments from me, no arguments from the Capri supporters. It's 1-0 here. And the halftime whistle hits here on the island. 1-0 to the Blue Waves. Oh my goodness, leap on the mock. What a play there. Echeverria looking for Sargent, who does get the better of his man. Josh Sargent cutting. Sargent with it. And Bube has it here. Back to Sargent. Who goes for it? Saved. Josh Sargent may be starting to lose a little bit of a step, but man, he's still making things happen. Corner here. Wagner saved. Panzo, excellent. Kennedy Panzo, that is ridiculously good. Armando Echeverria goes for the shot. It opens up a little bit here. Philo Gents has it. Panzo bodied. LaQuincio has it in the box. Saved by Rigatoni. Good shot there. This might be a chance. LaQuincio stopped by Parisi. Tommaso Parisi with a heroic bit of effort there. That was unreal. This is nice here from Capri. Fay with it. Around Militao. Ibufe doing too much. Josh Sargent with a chance to win this header here. Ibufe with a great touch. Come on, Ibufe. Still with it. Echeverria made a great run. Armando with a real chance. Armando Echeverria puts us up 2-0. Come on. I don't know who that guy with the plaid green shirt was celebrating with the lads. But beautiful here from Capri. Ibufe made that happen. The strength of control to keep it going, set it up. That's a lovely finish as well. Last minute here, Echeverria making a run. Still with it. Armando. Ibufe. Easy as you like. Ibufe. Oh my God. We are dominating. My God, he just made a mess of Eder Militao, left him in the dust, and we're going to take a 3-0 lead to Florence for the second leg. We have basically just booked our ticket to the final. Whether it's Roma or Genoa, the winner of the other semi-final, right now all signs point to AC Capri being that first team in the final. Oh, what a night here on the island. Just absolutely sensational from these two. Ibufe and Armando Echeverria have been absolutely incredible this season. This man in particular has taken this team on his shoulders a bit, and he is starting to push the needle. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that's the saying, but basically, clean sheet, 3-0, heading into the second leg with tons of confidence. Next episode is the finale of this season, and you know what it's all about. Let's get to the final, and let's go win that damn thing. Until that next episode, though, where we finish off our 8th season with AC Capri, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.